federal appeals court will allow several groups to intervene in the legal battle between Chemours and the Environmental Protection Agency. The groups, that include Cape Fear River Watch, joined the EPA to defend its health advisory that Chemours challenged. The groups argued they should be involved because they could be impacted by the outcome. The court agreed. The groups will now have a say in that litigation. The EPA issued drinking water health advisories last year for several forever chemicals. They came under the Safe Drinking Water Act.